Alright guys, one more example of finding the equation of an angle bisector. First thing, I'm going to go through this one relatively quickly. If you need me to slow down, then you need to go back to the other example where I'm kind of explaining and talking through things a little bit, and watch that one and hopefully you'll understand a little bit better. So first thing is the ratios of the adjacent sides. So the adjacent sides are AC and AB. Alright, so we need to find those lengths. Here again we've got this this horizontal segment, so kind of nice there. We know that ratio is going to be 8. And then the ratio of this one down here, again, drop a line down. You can use Pythagorean theorem. This length is going to be 12. The height is going to be 5. So when we go to find the length of AC, we know it's going to be equal to the square root of 12 squared plus 5 squared, and AC is going to equal 144, and 25 is 169. That's 13. So nice easy number. So again, the ratio is 8 to 13. Alright, second part, we need to use that relationship and we need to scale our coordinates according to the ratios that we just found for these adjacent sides. So again, this is where we're finding coordinates of a point, and that particular point is D. One thing that we do know is that we're going to use these ratios up here, and we're going to compare it to the total length of the adjacent sides. Alright, so what's next to figure out is what are we multiplying here. So first thing is I'm going to scale this. Again, we're multiplying, we're taking our first side ratio here, or our first side length. We're going to multiply that by our x1, or our first x coordinate. So there's my x1. I'm going to multiply that by 0. Next piece is our other side length. So that's 13. And I'm going to multiply that by my x2. Again, this is the x coordinate we're trying to figure out, so we use both of those x coordinates and match them up with our scaled version here. So I've got -4. That's the first piece. The second piece is the y's, so we're going to go through the same process. 8 times the y1 8 times the y1. Sorry, this thing's getting a little screwed up here. Hopefully it won't continue. And then here's my y2 down here, or up here, sorry. This is fun. And we're going to multiply that by 13. So 13 times whatever my y2 is, and it happens to be 5. Alright guys, so my pen's going haywire. I'm going to try to type the rest of this. So what we need to do is simplify these coordinates. So the first in the top is going to be 8 times 0 is 0. That's -52 over 21. So we've got a -52 over 21. That's the first coordinate. The second coordinate, do this so I don't forget my negative. And the coordinate of the y's is going to be 8 times 0 plus 13 times 5. I know that's hard to read, sorry about that. 13 times 5 is going to be 65, so it's going to be 65 over 21. So there is point D. This is point D, that's the intersection. Alright, I'm not going to finish this video. In order to find the equation of that angle bisector, you're going to have to go ahead and use this point. You now have this point. You've also got this point up here. Those are the 2 points that it passes through. So find the intersection, or I'm sorry, find the slope between those two points, or the slope of the line that passes through those 2 points, and then plug that into point slope form, and you should have your equation of your angle bisector. All right, let me know if you guys have any questions. I hope this helped.